Welcome to this look at new mods with a potential game changer on Farming Simulator 25 with me, MrSealyp. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for new mods and updates. We have got, I think, 22 updates today. The first one won't be showing on your image you've got in front of you. The Fimaks FMV pack by KRKZ-modding and Fimaks AS. That appeared as an update after I'd done all my prep. But it does have a changelog. We've got the Beehive trailer, the 3 Stars Garage, we have got the 3 Stars Workshop, we've got Hall with Cooling Chamber, Buildings of Norway, Holaras Silage Pack, Bradale K165, Duvelsdorf Silage Pack, TM Canceller, TJP610, the Net Holder Front, we've got the Berkman Trailer Pack, the Bremer Transport Trailer, Amazon T Pack U, the Weber MT Disc 180, we've got the Treffler TS 1520 M3, we've got the Fendt Favorite 600 LS LSA, the Fliegl Taurus Pack. They have all had updates. Now on to the mods. We start with the BarnDom. This is the BarnDom extension, 27.2 megabytes download, 27 slots, 95,000 to buy. Has customization options. This is by IKAS. If we go to build mode and we go across to our farmhouses, and this one just here. So options on this, I'm going to pick a colour first. So we go R3. We'll go colour because that will make more sense because you can see easier what the colour changes are. So at the moment it just sits like that. But if we go colourway 1, then 2, then 3, there you go. You can see the orange now. Then 4, 5, back to 1. So those are your different options for colour configuration. There's no solar panel or anything like that. It's a converted barn. I mean, that's the premise and point behind it. If we come inside, lovely looking building. Loads of stuff going on. It has the sleep trigger out here because you're likely to doze off on the sofa in front of a lovely warm fire. Go through this door here, utility room with our what's that utility room? Shower, bathroom. Why did I think it was utility room? Anyway, and your wardrobe trigger there. Side door opens as well. I think the other one does the other side too. Just over there. There you have it. Sleep and wardrobe trigger. The BarnDom. Next we've got the wool and cotton processing, 32.81 megabytes download. We've got 2 items. I wrote down one, not the other. That was genius of me, wasn't it? Anyway, I'll tell you the first one. We've got the Spinnery, 13 slots, 100,000. This is by Klein Farmer 81. And then we've got the tailor shop. Now, these are just buildings. In essence, it's the triggers because you can't go inside the buildings. The triggers are on the outside of the buildings. If we go down to our factories and come down to the bottom, that one's, oh, they're both 100,000. There we go. So no customization options on them. There's your tailors. There's your spinnery. They come just as they are. So the first one, stuff in, goes there. Pallets will spawn out here, and your managed production point is here to enter its way around. You place it, obviously. Click on that. Takes your cotton, takes your wool, makes fabric. Fairly standard stuff. And then we come round to the tailor shop. In here, pallets spawn out there. Managed production just done here, and your clothes are made from fabric. Bada bing, bada boom, the wool and cotton processing. Next we have the small pigsty. This building just here, 22.82 megabytes download, 57 slots, 50,000 to buy, will hold 30 pigs by LeoLeo. Build mode, animals, and under pigs is where you find it. There's no customization options. You can see why the slot counts high on it. The level of detail on it is very impressive indeed. So, feed and bedding stuff around the side there. Animal dialogue box for putting your animals in, taking them out. Slurry point just there. And then loads of detail that comes with it. Got lots of little doors that open with all sorts of cool stuff. We have got lighting for the inside, very different rooms, storage rooms and things. These open into the pigsty itself. Then we've got hayloft up here. Now one of these, I don't think it was this one. This one opens out, doesn't it? And it does one half, so you can move over the way while that one opens and it doesn't push you off the ledge. Hayloft, kind of hayloft, I guess, because there's not actually a door, only that one. So if you want to throw small bales up here, or you just want somewhere to hide it, you know, from your friends while you're playing There you go. There's no animal pen or anything in this. It's 30, and away you go. There's no manure heap either, so you'd have to place one. So we go into here, this one here, there you go. Manure, no manure heap found nearby. So there you go. There's that small pigsty. Next we move on to two more by IKAS. We have got the American Herbicide and Seed Storage by IKAS, 14.16 megabytes download, 30 slots, 110,000 to buy, customization options, and this has a workshop inside of it. This is a curious one. I suppose it's that thing of, I always say whenever you get ones that say storage, I mean, I suppose technically they are storage, but it's not a storage that you can fill up yourself. They're the ones where you click on the thing and you pay to refill it. So whilst it will be storing seed and things, it's not like a silo. I suppose that's the difference between storage and a silo, I guess. But anyway, taking out is done here. There's no pipe actually above. It's done through osmosis. Just here, herbicide, solid fertilizer, seed, liquid fertilizer, back again. It's 1.5 million litres can be held in here, so you can pick and choose how much of each one. Racking's not automatic, but you can store stuff up on the racking, as you can see. This big old door here. Come over the way. Got this one here. It says this one here. Workshop trigger. Repair and repaint should you need to. Was the light switch here? There we go. Lights on. Then this big old door. Just it. So plenty of entryways, lots of open space with a workshop trigger for repair and repaint. So you could have it as a main point on your map, like for, well, like the main vehicle shop, I guess. If we go into our build mode, this one's under sheds. There we go. So options on this, I'll do the same thing again. Customize, we'll change the color first. Let's go green. Again, doesn't matter too much. Then we go back up. If that's one, that's, whoa, that's two. That could be just where I've placed it. What is happening there? Didn't do that when I did my prep before. That's 3. 1, 2, 3. Those are your options for that. That was curious. Okay, so we'll move on to the next one now, since we're in the menu already. The American Midwest Shop with Office. 35.92 megabytes download, 44 slots, 240,000 to buy, with a few different things in it, and that's this large building just here. This one is under Tools. Just there. This one I didn't think has many options on it. Customize, we've got at the bottom, you've got stone. So you've got stone bottom trim, colourable walls, colourable bottom trim, stone bottom trim. So back to that one again. If we go to colour again, change that first. Let's go red this time. Stone bottom trim, colourable walls, colourable bottom trim. Back to stone bottom. There we go. Those are your options. So this one I have got, there's another mod inside I'm going to talk about in a minute. So we've got the main sort of house, I guess, office area, just say with office. So you've got all this lovely goodness in here. Come up the stairs there. You've got a restroom, break room, computer terminals for doing whatever you want to do on your computers. That's entirely up to you. And then in here, bathroom area, like so. If we come out of there and round, we've got loads of different side buildings, rooms, again storage. We can come up the top here, you've got kind of a hayloft up in here with a big opening there, so you can put stuff up there if you want to, with telehandlers, etc. We've got a workable working lift just here. Big front door that I've opened already. That's a roller one, not one of the big wide opening ones. So these are roller doors, as you can see. Those cabinets, these cabinets aren't part of this. I'll show you that in just a moment. They are also by IKAS, and that's why I put them in here. We do have a workshop trigger over here as well. Workshop trigger on this one is repair and repaint 2. And then to the side of this, we do actually have this triple door garage just there. You have this bay airlock area here between the two main sections. We come around to this one. This door does open. This door either end opens, and with this is our jet whoosh area for our vehicles. Come to there, take lance, wallop, jet wash. The lighting in this one, if you've seen any of the IKAS mods that have this lighting, it's very, very cool. And the way they set it up is very cool too, look. Like it a lot. So we go. Big old building, loads of space, loads of room for doing things. Nice, bright and airy, so seeing what you're doing when you're working on equipment machinery, very nice. American Midwest shop with office. Move from that to the dynamic decorative toolboxes, also by IKAS. 5.32 megabytes download, 2s and 3s on the slot account. These are found under the vehicle menu. And under the vehicles menu, when you come down to objects, we've got a separate section that says miscellaneous. Under miscellaneous, we've got all these. So we've got toolbox 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, various different sizes, shapes, more of a cabinetry kind of thing. All of them have wheels. Now, when it says dynamic, it's dynamic in so much as you can move them. The drawers and stuff don't open or anything like that. They are, in essence, decorative items. And on these, you have the option for a logo, puts a lizard logo on it in various different locations. Main colour does that. Colours for decals and decor and bits and bobs does that. So these are liftable by hand. You can put them onto trailers, you can strap them down, you can move them about. So if you want to add a bit of immersion to whatever yard, building, shed, move your tool chests around, if you wanted to show that you're wheeling it along and then working on whatever vehicle. So if you want to add full immersion to your storylines, gameplay, whatever it is you're doing, you can. So there you go. The dynamic decorative toolboxes. Moving from there, back outside. We've got the Italian shed package by Miki Mappa, 9.49 megabytes download. 4 slots for each. There are 5 of them as far as the sheds go. Then there's fencing. The fencing starts at 3 slots. Now it does say in the description there's a light post. I haven't been able to find it, which is curious. The fencing has this wall section. Then if you change and select the next section, it has this gate section, which can be switched to open out or in, whichever around you want. I've just added that onto this. This is not part of this. This is a separate building. There are 5 buildings in this. We come across to our sheds, and we come down to here. So we start off with this one here. So closed in triple bay, 44 grand. I think they're all 44 grand. This one, the triple bay, but it's closed at the back, open at the sides. This one here, triple bay, open all round. Then we come to the corner, and this was a curiosity to me. Oh no, it wasn't. I remembered why. This one closed in at the back, and then this one open all round. That was because I thought, why are there 2? Because you can just flip that one round. But it's because it still doesn't have a back wall on it. There's no customization options on any of these. They come as they are. And if we come out of there and we come down to our fence section, I could not for the life of me work out. If I go to place a wall, that's what the wall looks like. If you look where it says switch segment, there's only 2 options. If I place that, then switch to segment 2, there's our gate. We can reverse that gate, but there's nothing. If I press it again, we just go back to wall section. So there's nothing showing for a light. So then I went across to, let's come out of there, lights, because I thought, well, it'll be under lights then, won't it? Because that's what it's saying. There's nothing. So I'm not sure about the light. But anyway, nicely made and detailed. Shed lights. Nice soft glow on the lights. There you have it. It's the Italian shed package. Next, we've got the medium grain haul just here. 29.45 megabytes download, 30 slots, 70,000 to buy by Matiss. Build mode, this was under sheds as well. Just there. No customization options. Comes as it is. Doesn't have a capacity. It's got the concrete walls, and you can store, again, you can store whatever you want in here. I couldn't find any lighting. I couldn't see any lights up on the top. Therefore, then I couldn't find a light switch, which I suppose would be normal. But again, nicely made and detailed. The medium grain haul. Next, we move on to the small farm package. There are 6 items in this. 5 items in this. So you can make yourself a small farm if you wish. This is 88.66 megabytes download by Rajot GPLAY. We've got a shed, 6 slots. Under tools, we've got a workshop, which is 34 slots. Farmhouse, 37 slots. Pigsty, 68 slots. Chicken coop, 35 slots. So if we start off under here, there's our shed, 7,200. No customization options on any of these. There's our shed. We come from there and we go across to, is it tools or sheds? Yep, tools, just there is the vehicle workshop, 25 grand, again, no customization options. Come across from there, we come down farmhouses, and it is this one just the bottom there, 120 grand, that one there, again, no customization option. If we go actually back to there, down to our animals, and we've got pigs first. 72,500 for the pig pen, pig barn. And then we come across to chickens. We've got this one just here for 10 grand. That will hold 50. The pigs will hold, was it 36? Better double check that. 40. What did I write down? Anyway, the pig pen as well up in the loft has storage for 751 bales as well. So, I mean, it doesn't matter which one we look at first. Lots of detail on these as well. Little side offices and things going on. Storage rooms, etc. Now that's a curious one because this didn't show, I don't think this has got a silo built in. It didn't say that it did. Oh, hang on. It did say 40,000 litres. But where'd you put into? Oh, there we go. It does. Just say that back. Yeah, so the silo, 40,000 litres on the corner. So there's a bit of everything going on with this. I suppose you can store your pig food in there, can't you? If we climb up this here, you'll see our triggers for our storage. So you've got a trigger there for, it does say to you, small bales are recommended because there's only a small opening getting in there. Obviously there's this door here as well. These open inwards, which make life a lot easier as well. Then click on there, you've got your open storage, but you've got nothing in there at the moment. Feed for your pigs. Dialogue box just there. Slurry point around the back. And this one does produce manure, which you collect from round there. Maybe 40,000 is the manure. Anyway, shed is just there. Fairly standard. Workshop. These are all, well, they're all garages, that's the point. This one here, the fourth one along, is your workshop trigger. Now this one does say in the description about potentially coming and repairing and repainting your vehicles. However, when you click on that, it's repair only. Maybe a typo, maybe left over from a previous mod or something, I don't know, but anyway, it is repair only. That's that. The farmhouse is sleep trigger and wardrobe trigger outside, you can't go inside the building. And then the chicken coop just over here. Feed goes in, again, doors and stuff that can be opened, it's all, you know, all enterable. Dialogue box there for your chickens. Little office, you can sit in a chair, chill out, with light switches and stuff, and then your egg boxes, pallets will spawn just out there. So, little farm set up there, the small farm package. Next we've got the snow melter. This one's always baffled me. I know when we had it out before, was it on 22? 2.53 megabytes download, 13 slots, 65,000 to buy by Miki. I always say Miki, is that right? Under build mode and factories. So just there. No customization options, it comes just like it is. You bring snow, you put it in and it melts it to give you water. The thing about this being the recipe is a 1 to 6 with quite high cycles. I've put a little bit in there already actually. Let's turn it on. As you can see, it goes rather quickly with a 750,000 litre capacity, which is great. So if you're on a map where you've got a lot of snow at that time of year and you want to put it in there and then store your 750,000 litres while you've got snow, brilliant. But my thing with this has always been, look, you've got all this stuff because it's heating up the coil in there, you've got the sort of steam going off, but there are so many modded taps and hydrants and things where you can place one and the water's free whenever you want it. I don't know, this one just always seemed a bit odd, but anyway, that's what it does. That's, you know, I'm showing it. It's one of the mods, and there you go. The snow melter. Next, we move on to this. Now, this has potential to be the most awesomest. This is the unicorn. This is the holy grail, potentially. This is the Holaras Stego WR by BB Mods Ridiculous Dominick. 4.83 megabytes download, 4 slots times 2. Now, if you've been watching any of my mod reviews over any period of time, you'll know that my quest is to find the best thing that can compact silage clamps quickly. We've had a few things over the years, some that do it faster than the base game. This could be the answer. Now you can find this in a couple of locations. This will be under silo compaction, just there. So we've got a standard and an unreal. The standard version, now that does say, the standard version says it will compact 2 to 4 times faster. And that's what it says. So you've got that one there at 4.8 meters, 6.5 meter, or an 8.1 meter, depending on the size of your clamp. I guess would make a big difference there. Now you can have it as a silage roller. You can also have it as a field and grass roller. So on your fields, if you need to roll and it will roll in stones and stuff like that, you can use it as a roller. As a grass roller, when you've cut your grass, usually you use one of these rollers and it will give you one of your fertilizing states. That's what that does. So this is the same on all the options. Additional weight, yes or no. Decals, yes or no. Warning signs, triangle, yes or no. Then we've got your main colour. You can see what that is. Design colour. Let's change that so that stands out a bit. Let's go yellow. And then, sorry, that's the main colour. Design colour. Let's go with that. And then rim colour. Fairly straightforward. But you can also find this under grassland care, because obviously it's roller as well, or the grass roller, and potentially it would be under rollers as well, wouldn't it? There you go, under rollers as well. So under rollers, I'll show you the one that's unreal. So the unreal one, all the options are exactly the same, but this says it'll run, was it 12 to 16 times faster potentially? So like I say, this could be the holy grail of compaction. I haven't tried this yet, so this is my first time trying it. Let's unfold it. I really hope it is. So we are looking at our compacting. Standard compacting is usually, you know, fairly slow-ish. Depends on your clamp. Let's lower that down. It is. This makes, so look at it go up. This thing is a weapon. Now, if you're trying to get your silage clamp smoother, you might want a leveler, especially with this. You see, usually what would happen is when you're driving backwards and forwards over the clamp, you smooth it and you level it out with the tyres of the tractor and technically the roller as well. As far as that, this is compacting. This is going to be 100% in seconds. I mean, absolute seconds. Look at it. Now, if you don't want to do the Unreal, then do the standard one. That's still, the standard one is still faster. It says 2 to 4 times faster than the standard one. But look at that. We're compact already. Now, alright, there wasn't a lot of stuff in there, but even so, that's still going to be absolutely bonkers. So what I'm going to do very quickly, I love that, is hopefully if this works, will it roll on this? I'm not sure if it will. No, it doesn't like it, does it? I don't think it's supposed to. Fold roller, lower roller. Where's me ploughed ground? There we go, and there it is in rolling mode, 12 miles an hour. So a very useful piece of kit, and my new go-to for rolling, compacting silage clamps. Awesome stuff. Next, we've got this. This is the Evers Freiberger BV19 by DWModding, 11.36 megabytes download, 5 slots, 6 meters. This is a cultivator slurry spreader that is designed to go onto the back of slurry tankers that have the 3-point hitch. So some have an option for their own spread width with a splash plate, but then potentially an option for a 3-point link. Some just have a 3-point link, and that's what this is designed to work with. So it's just this back section here. You'll find it under slurry tools, just there, no options, comes as it is. So what we'll do now is we'll unfold it, turn everything on, drop it down, and what should happen is it will cultivate and spread your fertilizer, your slurry, as you go. We have the option for activating double application if you want to get both fertilizing states down in one go. Cool. The others, Freiberger. Next we got the Fliegl ASW 391. This by Smety, 10.11 megabytes download. It's 7 slots, 12 meters spread width. I put down covers in it with exclamation marks. I also got this out, so I want to double check. In its largest form, with the silage size, does it do all crops or just forage crops? It does all crops in its largest capacity. So we're going to here, and we go to trailers. That's where you'll find it initially. Could be under muck spreaders as well, and you'll see why. 65 grand, so we've got capacity 43,000 litre, 45,000 litre, 55,000 litre, then muck spreader. Muck spreader is at 45,000 litre, so if you want it for flinging manure, you can. Then we go back to our capacities. If we go back to standard capacity, only on standard capacity, 43,000 litres, gives you option for cover. We've got speed cover, which is a roller one. We've got top lift cover, and then we've got curtain cover. So there's a few different cover options if you want to on that. Main colour does all of that. Design colour does all of that. Cover colour, if you've got a cover, we'll do that. Rim colour, license plate option on there as well. Yeah, so I wanted to get one of these out just to double check it. Oh, that was the other option I didn't show you. Sorry. It was, because I went straight to the cover, didn't show you any other options. We've got Trelleborg, Michelin, Continental, BKT, Vredestein, back again with various different tyre options within those. Side protectors we got down here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, back to 1. We've got fender at the back. We've got 1, 2, 3, back to 1. Reflective stripe, yes or no. Design, standard. Panther, Taurus, Alutech, back to standard. We've got low attacher or high attacher at the front. We've got cover, we've seen that already, and then the colours we've already covered. There we go, that's better. Hop in, start that up. R1, right stick up and down, adjust that so we can get your angle to get all three wheels as level on the ground as possible. L1, comes to the front. L1, right stick up and down, we'll adjust that. If you're doing silage work and you've got a pipe from a forage wagon blowing into that, sometimes it makes life a little bit easier for the pipe to manage that. And then unload is simply unload. Pretty fast as well. Push one doesn't lift, so if you've got low ceilings and stuff, it can make life a lot easier having a trailer such as this, the Fliegl ASW 391. Next we come over to, not that, the John Deere 4X55, 35.94 megabytes download. This by StreetsFinest, Herr, Krupp and Farming Duds. I know it's supposed to be Farming Dudes, but it's spelled Duds. Anyway, this is 21 slots. Very nice looking tractor, sounds nice. It's one of those ones that has the long bonnet you can land an aircraft on. It was under medium tractors and it's just there. 74 grand for the base model. We've got 190 horsepower, 230 horsepower. We've got BKT, Vredestein, Continental, Matiss, back again. So I'll show you all the BKTs. Standard, wheel weights, twins, back to standard. Let's try another one, Vredestein. Wheel weights, medium tyres, medium and weights, wides, wide and weights, back to standard. Just trying to see if there was one with narrows or anything. I don't think there is. Mediums and weights, mediums and weights. Yeah, pretty much. Beacon lights, we've got left and right or off. Attachment on the front, we've got 60 kilo weight, 300, 540, 780, 1020. Front hydraulic with PTO, and then off. License plate option there as well if you want it. Jump on, start it up. There we do have L1, R1. Right stick side to side, opens closes to the rear window. Right stick up and down. I love these doors that open that way. They're very cool. I do like the curved front on this style of tractor. It's very cool. Interior, nice. Beacons, if you've got them. Lights, lovely. looks good. There you go. The John Deere 4X55. Next we've got the New Holland T7 LWB PLMI. 16.95 megabytes download, 15 slots by SZLM. This also does say if you've got the Mercedes-Benz Pack DLC, this will give you a reverse camera as well if you have that installed and activated. Did I say it's 15 slots? 15 slots. So, if we click on there, this is also under medium tractors. Just there, 236.6 for the base version. We've got 225 horsepower on the Command's new gen and the Auto Command. We've got 245 again on both, 260 on both, 271. That one has a power command, yeah, an auto command. Then we've got 302 and back again. So 302 is that 302? I thought it's been higher than 302. Why did I think this went higher? No, 302. Anyway, Trelleborg, Michelin, Continental, Matiss, Pigsty, Vredstein, Nokians, back to Trelleborg. I'll show you on the Trelleborgs. Again, there will be a tyre choice you will like from other brands too. We've got wheel weights, we've got medium tyres, medium and weights, wides, wide and weights, wide twos with weights, 1.5 narrows, narrows, rear twin narrows, narrow twins all round, rear twins, twins, back. So combinations of and around that. We've got the New Holland T7. This is inside. This changes around the steering wheel and column. We've got the T7 and T7-2, which puts a screen behind sort of more modern steering column. Blue Power Edition, yes or no. Panorama window on the top, yes or no. We've got interior black, so that comes over there. If you go for the fancy edition, go for the black version. Front loader attacher, quick, Hauer, no. Main colour, so you can go for that dark blue, more blue powery version if you want. Rim colour you can change as well, and license plate option on there too. This is a really nice looking bit of kit. Sounds nice too as well. I do like me a T7. They're a nice looking tractor, not a bad size, horsepower, etc. This one had... No, we didn't have any doors and windows in this, did we? No, we didn't. So, beacons, seen the lights. But if you've got the Mercedes-Benz DLC, look at that reverse camera. That's pretty neat. As standard. With the black interior, if you've gone for the black interior. Very nice indeed. See what we'll do while we're in it. We might as well drive over to the next one. There you go, the New Holland T7 LWB why can't I say it today? LWB PLMI. Also by SZLM, we got the New Holland FR just here. This is the FR 480-920 Mai 2025. This is 11.35 megabyte download, 12 slots, and then the header is 15 slots and 9 meters, as you can see there. And we have a gold option for it as well. It's a forage harvester, does the forage harvesty thing, but looks very cool doing it. So there you go. Options, we have got 476 horsepower, 544, 653, 775, 911, and then back again. Trelleborg, Michelin, Continental, Matiss, Pigsty, Vredstein, back again. I'll show you on here, standard, wide, wide 2, back to standard, which is pretty much the same across most of them. Tank capacity says no or yes. Number didn't change, but I'm assuming that was for silage additive. It doesn't say silage additive. Main colour, there is the gold there, but you know, pick your colour, that's entirely up to you. Rim colour option on there as well. Then we come to our headers and down to just there. Got New Holland, that one, then black, Kemper, then back again. Those are your choices. Jump in, start her up. Lights on. We do have L1, R1, left stick side opens and closes the door. like that, pipe in and out. Header fold or unfold, fairly standard stuff. It's the 9 metre. There you go. Interior, no reverse camera on this, considering they're both from the same modder and they came out at the same time. I kind of made an assumption and I thought, oh cool, when I jumped in I thought, oh it's not, but it doesn't mention it in the description either. So let's turn it on. That's a curious one. Lower the header that big idea, wouldn't it? There we go. I was going to say, why is it not working? There you go. The New Holland FR 480 920 My 2025. Next. Another absolute beast, another weapon today in the arsenal. This is the case IH Patriot 4350 by Jolly Farms Modding, 18.9 megabytes download, 16 slots with a 36 metre width on it. Look at it. Oh, especially if you get it with the chunky tyres. It's a chunky boy. Very cool. Lovely looking rig. Now, did this have the option for, I'm trying to remember. We'll have a look, but it's a lovely looking bit of kit. Really, really nice. So it's under your sprayers. There we go, just there. Oh, that's interesting. Well, it doesn't matter. That's something else I was thinking of. It's not cheap though. Look at that one there. The 4450 is 417 grand. 687,000. It's up there price-wise, isn't it? Anyway, that's what it looks like in its base format. Trelleborg, BKT. Then we move on to Michelin just has that option. Continental just has that one. Matiss just that. Friedrichstein that. Nokian that. Then back to Trelleborg. So Trelleborg has the option for narrows. Narrows with crop destruction. Wide tyres. Back again. And I think BKT has the same option. With crop destruction. Wide tyres. Back again. We've got default blue tint on the windows. Light tint. Dark tint. Black tint. Back to default blue. This will hold 4,542 litres of liquid fertiliser or herbicide. The thing I was going to check was, does it have the sensor options for precision farming? And it doesn't, which is a curious one. Let's check on the base model. It doesn't either. Oh, is it? Oh, I've just realised what I've done. Hang on. I don't think I've got precision farming enabled. That could be why. Maybe it does have the option for it. That's what it was. I'm on my new mod test map, the one that I set up, and this is only my second new mod review on my new mod test map. So yes, it does have it. So does the base game version. I Serie Pro compact option, yes, for 14,950. We've got the weed seeker, yes, 50,400. And you've got the pulse width modulation, yes, for another 21,600. So yes, you can have all the sensors, and the base game version does have them as well. If you've got your precision farming switched on. Which I didn't. Anyway, that being said, you know what I'm going to do now? So I got a standard version. I'm going to get the version with all that on, because we do have a field. I do have a field with I've actually got some weeds on. There's some herbicide in that. That will just do a blanket spray, but I think we'll do one with all the pulse width modulation and stuff on there, just so we can see all of that working. So as we're heading out, let's unfurl. I love the way this opens up. It's like a Klingon bird of prey, warbird. Look at that. All the sensors. Now what this does also have, we've got the opening and closing of the width. So if you're on hillsides and stuff like that, or you're adjusting your track to fit the wheeled tracks already, we've all got the option for raising and lowering of that side. We've got the raising and lowering of that side. Then L1, R1, we've got the raising and lowering of the whole rear rig. Lights. Beacons. Horn. Do we have any doors or windows? I don't think we did. We can unload from this as well. Toggle steering mode, front wheel steer or all wheel steer. So for those tight turns at the end of fields, and this turns on a dime. Look at it. Look at it. This has some more tyre options to the base game. You watch now. After me saying what I said, and find that these crops are not in their first growth stage and it won't let me remove the weeds, or there'll be some reason it won't work properly. Normally I do liquid fertilizer when we have tanks and stuff because weeds are never my friend, but oh, it's working. Yes! This will be the one and only time on a mod review that you will get a weeder doing the weeder thing. But it's pulsing, it's only taking out the weeds it needs to. It's running a fair old lick as well. Not bad at all. Now obviously on a crop that was already established like this, I would be running narrows normally. I wouldn't be running with big old chunky tyres. But I'll be honest, I like the look of it. I like the look of it with the chunky tyres. It's absolutely awesome. Look at that, the way it folds up. That is so cool. So you have it. Case IH Patriot 4350 or Patriot, depends on where you're from. Next, we've got this, the Fimaks DC 1500 hay silage machine by KRKZ-modding and Fimaks AS, 9.38 megabytes download, 6 slots, 1.5 meters wide. This is a forage harvester trailed, so rather than a big old forage harvester you can have one of these, and this does a few bits and bobs. So if we come back down to our forage work, we go to our headers, that's where you'll find it, just there, the double chop. No options, it comes just like it is, like that. But if you look down at the crops, this will harvest grass, it will do the various different crop types there, so it's kind of multi-crop chaffing machine basically. We've had a few trailed version type things of this before. This has a trailer hitch on it as well, so we can back up to our trailer and hook a trailer on as well. And then we've got unfold header, which puts that down into that position. Pipe out. I'll put your pipe, hopefully this is high enough to reach in there, should be, is facing the trailer. Then right stick side to side, right stick up and down, does that, which brings it into its operating position, which should swing out to the side of the tractor rather than being directly behind, which would be technically for transport. And now we turn this on. Now I'm assuming for grass it probably won't work on the meadow grass, but it should work on our grass field. So if we switch it on, drop it down, I assume it's already dropped down, there's no raising and lowering, is there? Why is that not working? Do I need to extend it out as well? Still not working on the grass. Grass is cuttable. It's not harvesting that either. It's right out. There's no raise and lower. Has to be unfolded. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is why we do mod reviews, to sort these problems out, and I can inform you. So I had it switched on and I was trying to raise and lower it. I couldn't get it to cut. I went over to the canola, went over to my oat field, so I turned it all off and I'm going through. So I turned everything off. Now look, if I raise and lower it now, it tilts it forward a little bit, but it has to be switched off to do that. I had it turned on and running. I thought I was lowering it, but nothing seemed to be happening. If I turn it on now it's working. So yes, it is working. You just need to lower it first before switching it on. And now it'll work on the grass and it'll work on the other crops too. I just tried it on the oats. It worked absolutely fine. And it is a little chaffing machine. Chaff, chaff, away we go. That took a lot longer to work out than it should have done. Anyway, there you go. That is that. The Fimaks DC 1500 hay silage machine. Which brings on to the last of the mods. Over here we've also got the Fimaks LT Serie pack, 16.2 megabytes download, 10 slots, also by KRKZ-modding by and Fimaks AS, and it is this front loader machine. It looks a little bit like the ITS what's it called, the little green front loadery thing with all the bits and bobs, just the sweep of the cab, the way that's looking. Anyway, this you'll find under front loader loaders, vehicles, just there, 68 grand for the base model. We have got 50 horsepower or 60 horsepower. Those are our two choices. We've got lights 1 or 2. Let's zoom in a little bit. Lights 1 or 2. Put square ones on the front. License plate option on there as well. Hop in, start it up. Animation there for the steering wheel coming down when you get in and out. Horn, lights, beacons, raise and lower. With our tilt, in and out of the boom. Turns nice and tight. Tell you what though, the visibility, that's cracking. I bring that right up. So you can still see at full extent and full reach up. You can see everything at the front there. Yeah, visibility is brilliant on this, isn't it? Lots of glass, or whatever it is they're using these days. Is it composites, perspexes, plastics, all sort of stuff. There you go. The Fimaks LT Serie pack. We do have 2 maps out. I'm getting onto those straight after doing this. But that's it for the mods. I hope you found all this useful and informative in some way, shape or form. If you have, please give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do. Thanks for watching.